Jai Hind everyone. I welcome all of you here in online study of mathematics. Class 9 students, today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 4, linear equations in two variables. And before going to start this chapter, we need to revise few definitions which we have studied in chapter number 2, polynomials. Yes, polynomials are a special type of algebraic expression where polynomials can have one variable and more than one variable. Yes, so we will discuss here polynomials in one variable. For example, ax plus minus b, where a and b are real numbers. Yes, a and b are real numbers, or we can say a and b are constants, such that a cannot be equals to 0. Yes, a cannot be equals to 0 here, because if we will take a is equals to 0, we will put a is equals to 0 here, then it will become 0 multiplied by x plus b. 0 multiplied by x will become 0. 0 plus b, and 0 plus b will equal b. So b doesn't have any variable, therefore b is a constant. But we are discussing a polynomial in one variable, so we need to have at least one variable in the algebraic expression. So we cannot take a is equals to 0, that's why a cannot be equals to 0 here. Now, where x is a variable, yes, x is the only variable of the given polynomial. So this is the matter through which we can understand the value of a variable in a polynomial. In this chapter, we have to study linear equations in two variables. But here we have started our topic from polynomial. Why? Later I will explain you each and everything. Okay? Till then, keep watching the video. Now, our next topic is degree. What do you understand by degree? The highest power of the variable of an algebraic expression, or we can say polynomial, is known as the degree of that polynomial. For example, 3x square minus 5x plus 2. Here we have three terms in this polynomial. 3x square is the first term, minus 5x is the second term, and plus 2 is a constant term. First, second and third terms we have, and in the first term power of x is 2, in second term power of x is 1, and in third term we don't have any power of x. So the maximum power of the variable x is 2, so the degree of the given algebraic expression is 2. We also studied this topic in chapter 2. So what we have discussed? Polynomial in one variable. We have studied that the real number, or we can say the coefficient of x, cannot be equal to 0, and we have studied degree. Okay, now move on to our main topic. Suppose ax plus b is a polynomial in one variable where a and b are real numbers and x is a variable. Here the maximum power of the variable x is 1, because we can write x raised to the power 1. Not here, just right. We can write like this. So the degree of the given polynomial is 1 here, and if we have degree 1, then that polynomial is considered as linear polynomial. If we have degree equals 2, then that polynomial is considered as quadratic polynomial, and if we have degree is equals to 3, then that polynomial is considered as a cubic polynomial. So Now I will connect the discussed topics with that of linear equations. So keep watching this video. Yes, now we will understand the difference between polynomials and equation. We know px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c is a kind of a polynomial. We represent any polynomial through px, and px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Px is only for the representation of a polynomial, and a equation can be written as ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 or something, whatever you want to write here. You can take any constant. Now, what is the difference between polynomial and equation? Yes, this is the difference. Due to equal sign, we can convert any polynomial into any equation. Yes, if we have written 5x plus 3, then we can say that it is a polynomial, or we can say it is an algebraic expression. But when we put this equals to 0 or 10 or 100 or 1008, then it becomes an equation. So the sign equal converts any polynomial or any algebraic expression into an equation. So our basic definitions has been completed here. So we will move on to our main topic, standard form of linear equation in two variables. By linear equation, we understand that the degree of the variables will be equal to 1, and two variables means we will have two variables in this type of equation. So the standard form of a linear equation in two variable is ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a and b cannot be equals to 0. Why a and b cannot be equals to 0? If we have taken a linear equation in two variables, ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, and we put a is equals to 0 here and b is equals to 0 here, then 0 multiplied by x plus 0 multiplied by y plus c is equals to 0. 0 multiplied by x becomes 0, plus 0 into y 0, plus c equals to 0. Then this implies c equals to 0, and this is not a kind of linear equation in two variable. To declare a linear equation, we need variables, and by putting a and b both equals 0, we have lost both variables. So we can't take a and b equals to 0. Therefore, a and b cannot be equals to 0. Yes, where? How can we declare that this equation is a linear equation? Yes, we know x and y are two variables here. So we will find the degree of the variable x and degree of the variable y. Degree of the variable x is 1 here, and degree of the variable y is 1 here. And if the degree of any polynomial or any expression is 1, then that is known as linear polynomial or linear algebraic expression, and we are discussing linear equations, so it will be a linear equation. Yes, due to degree equals to 1, this equation is a linear equation. Now, what we understand by two variables? Here we have two variables x and y, and we have real numbers a and b and c. Yes, these are the three real numbers a, b and c. And what do you understand by real numbers? All numbers are real numbers. A, B and C can be natural numbers. A, B and C can be whole numbers except A and B. A और B को छोड़कर C एक whole number हो सकता है. C can be equal to 0, but A and B cannot equal to 0, and 0 is a whole number. So A, B and C can be integers. A, B and C can be rational numbers. So that's all for the linear equation in two variables. In our next videos, we will solve exercise 4.1 with the help of this standard form of linear equation in two variable. Students, you need to write down this equation. In fact, you need to write down the all work which I have written on board. When you start your chapter 4, write down chapter 4 linear equations in two variables, mention date when you have started your chapter, and you have to write down all the bold work as it is in your fair notebook, so that in your exams when you have to revise this topic, you can revise it in a good manner. And this equation you have to learn for future, because in our next videos we will solve questions based on linear equations in two variable with the help of this standard form. So I hope you can understand linear equations in two variables through this video. This is only the concept. In our next videos we will solve few examples and few questions. Thanks for watching this video. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.